Hi, I decided to tie one more Midge or Chironomid, a butterfly. This time it's a really tiny version on hook size 15, and it's emerging Midge at the beginning. Even the emerge is really quick, unless it's some very cold weather when it can be slower. This is a great fly when the trout selectively rising for the surface pupa or larvae during the hatch. So let's go for fly, and as I said, this is really tiny. It's about 1 centimeter, even with the head, with the wing form. I use a very gentle, very subtle hook, and it's a Tiemco. It's a kind of klinghammer hook, and it's a Tiemco 212 and letter Y, which in the name represents the famous Japan trout Yamame. The thread I'm going to use black. It is Veevus. I recommend you some strong and thin thread for tying the forearm. So let's go start cover the hook and go almost all the way back where I will tie in some tips. I'm using the Marabou, some bright color. It's like pinkish gray. Just don't know, like four fiber. It will be really tiny. You don't actually need this, but I like to have it there. So tying. Oh, I have the thread issue here. Okay. Tie this in. And I will already trim it. It will be just, I don't know, like maybe 2 millimeters long. The body I will build from thread, tying thread, and the ribbon will be again Marabou. This time I'm using orange or some reddish orange, some not really white from down, but from tip some narrow one. I will add there just one and tie it in here next to the tack. I will now kind of shape the body. Okay, I just move a bit my hook. That's enough for the body. I will cover the hook all the way to the hook eye, and we can now rip this fiber Marabou. Yeah, and I'm actually adding a varnish. You can try another glue or something, but it's just fine for me to use a varnish here. And cover the whole body a bit. It will hold the fiber on its place, and I'm not going for some shiny body really. It's just the regular varnish. and rip the body with the Marabou feather fiber. So I will cover it a bit, secure it a bit here. So that's the body. I will show you maybe if you can see it better, the fly. No. Now for the floating part, as I said, head or wing, I'm using a tiny foam cylinder. This one is 1.18 of inch in tan color. I don't really like a pure white for these flies. Sometimes I'm using pure white, but mostly I'm going for like really light gray or tan or something like this. And yeah, so this is about, I don't know, 2 millimeters, maybe 3 millimeters about. And tie this in here. Really firm, strong thread wraps to secure the foam, and I will cover more of the foam like this, so it will stay on its place. Secure it well, tie down. Now just trim this. Just like this. Cover it even more. And we will dab a kind of thorax. I'm going to use a seal spar, which is great for stillwater flies, and some kind of greenish black, but you can go for black or some dark color, or you can also use some another dabbing that no seal, but some another. I will rather use some really almost dark, almost black, very dark, and it's not easy to dab the seals fur, so I'm going to use a wax. This is the only wax I have, probably some ski wax, but it's working. So if you never did this, put the wax on the thread, just about 2 inches, 5 centimeters, fine, here, and take a little bunch of fur and dab it on thread. Start to wrapping this, and I dab it loosely on thread, wet a bit more, and then I will shave the fly, trim these long fibers. You don't want them there. So one more pinch of them in here. It's too much now. It's already fine. Something like this. And go in front with your, I don't know if you can see this, with your thread. Make some kind of little head here. I will shave the seals fur, just these longest fibers. This, and we finished the head. Again, very quick fly. You didn't see my previous video about the Midge shuttlecock. This is a very great fly, or almost necessary fly for stillwater fishing, mostly for brown trout, rainbow trout, sorry. And when the fish are rising, you can't see what they are rising for. It will be probably a Midge or the pupa of Midge just right under the surface. For these situations, you need flies like this. So, the fly is finished. I will just add a drop of varnish here. Trim the thread. Shave this look here. So that's it. That's the fly for today, and I'm going to try them out right now. So thank you for watching, and goodbye. Bye.